Hey, we're back with me, Shaker, at Stage Alpha Garage, and we're going to do a couple more visual mods to the Genesis Coupe here. Nothing major, just something to do while we wait for some more parts to come in. We got new wheel centers, so instead of the Hyundai H, we'll have the Genesis wing. And I believe to get these on, we just got to heat up this cap here and peel that off, and then stick the new one down on top. As well, we got Genesis badge for the front and back. It already had the wing badges on the front and back, but they were not stuck on very well and starting to come off. So we're going to do this modification, this visual modification. Once we get them off, we'll scrape the old glue off, and we'll use some goo gun here to make sure it's all nice and clean. And then, over on the Instagram, I asked if I should place this on the front fender or the rear quarter. I didn't get too many comments through the Instagram, but just replies through friends directly. And we're going to do the rear quarter. I think it looks better, they think it looks better, so we're going to put the Canadian flag on the car here. So we're going to jump right into this, and we're going to start off with getting the maple leaf badges lined up and ready to put on. I got a bucket of hot water to wash the areas that we need to wash because the car is quite dirty. And there's no point in going to the car wash, because by the time I get home, the car will just be dirty again. It is still winter here, and the roads are shit, and slushy and salty and wet, and yeah, it's just bad. So we'll just wash off what we need and get this all lined up. We'll see you over there. Okay, well, here's hoping this works. We're going to place it right in here. Try to get it looking as good as possible. I think that's going to be about it. Sure hope so. Well, here's hoping it looks good. There we go. So, decal's on. I think it's looking okay. And yeah, we'll move over to the next side, get that done, and then we can get on with the other rebadging. Here we go. There we go, passenger side is done. It's a little closer here to the window, but it's on there and not coming off, so unless I get another sticker, that's just the way it's going to be. Here's the other side here. You can see it's not as close, but still, it's pretty close. You're not going to notice it really walking around the car. Moving around to the back, we're gonna change out this Genesis wing for another one. There's nothing wrong with this one. I am gonna put the backing behind. There's some that come with like says the Art of Speed on it. You'll see in a sec. So we're just gonna pull this one off. As you can see, it's already pretty loose. Really wasn't held on there very well at all anymore. I was really hoping more was gonna come. More is on the car than on here. I've got a soft pride tool here, scraper. I'll just try to scrape off a little bit of it. we've got the goo gun. Let's just load the goo gun to it. First time ever using goo gun. It says just to blotch it on there. I don't know. There we go. Oh, must be working. This is coming up pretty easy. There we are. Pretty clean. Got all that old gasket off, and then we're going to put this new piece on. So this is the Artist Speed backing that goes on. Goes on there first. And this is our new badge that's going on. So that'll go like that, and then this will go like that. What I didn't know before was that these were here, so looks like you can still use screws from the inside to help mount this on, which I'll probably end up doing. I'd really like to make sure it stays on. Nothing to do but do it, right? I picked these up off Amazon.ca. I'm sure they're on .com, .eu, .au, wherever you may need them. There we are. So we got that on there. Now we can move around to the front. Hopefully it's a little easier to get on. Working on the center caps here for the wheels, the OEM wheels. I've done the other three already. They're a little bit different. The caps that you're given with the front and rear emblem, excuse me, comes as a whole kit, and so that's it there. And you can't just stick it over, because if you did, well, you'd have massive gap. So got to pull off the covering off the plastic cap. I've had it sitting under the heat here for a while to let that glue loosen up, and I found the best way to do it is just take a slotted screwdriver, wiggle itself up in there, and then just gently pry off the cap, making sure that you don't break the plastic housing. It does make the Hyundai caps unusable again. Notice here in a second. So we got that off, but now there's a hump. It's still got the H on the center cap, and if you try to mount that over top, well, you're still gonna have that big gap there, so you don't want that. First thing to do is just peel this glue off. It actually comes off really nice. I found the best way to do it is just push it along into a ball with your thumb, and it cleans right off very nicely. After you get that off, you still have that H, don't forget about. And the best way to deal with that, some safety glasses and a grinder. I've got just a flap disc on here, so we'll just take that away. And as easy as that, no more H. So with that smoothed down, Now you can go ahead and put on your new Genesis cover, sticker, center cap logo, whatever you want to call it, and you don't really have that much of a gap. You still got a little bit of gap. You could keep sanding this down until you have no gap left, I guess, but I think that's pretty good. Peel that off. Set that down on top and then just work it on. And that's about as best it's going to be, unless you keep grinding the plastic down, which I guess you could easily do. But yeah, these are just the OEM wheels, and we'll be switching those out for a better set here soon once the snow stops flying, so we can stop having the salt on the road. And I'm just going to run these OEMs in the winter anyway, so no big deal. Okay, here we are around at the front. So we're going to get the rest of the old adhesive off here, and we're probably going to peel this wrap back that's going along the chrome trim, because it's all peeling along here anyway. It looks pretty bad, and this chrome does tie in with the headlight. So let's get to cleaning and scraping. We're all set to get the front emblem on, so we're going to start with the backing again. We got it nice and clean, dried off. There we go. Okay, front badge is on. We got the wrap peeled off the chrome here too. I think it looks better than peeling wrap, so whether you like it or not, this is the way it is until we change the bumper entirely. Okay, here we are inside the car, and we're going to put the last Genesis badge on. This is the one that goes on the steering wheel here. From what I understand, it just places right over. You don't take the old H off. This is concaved to fit on. I'm going to just peel the backing off. There we go. Genesis steering wheel now. With all 5 badges done, the steering wheel, the OEM wheel caps, the rear badge, the Canadian flags, over to the front badge. It's looking pretty good. With all the badging done, let's go get this car cleaned and actually have a nice look at it.